problema. Kaya nagalit yung presidente na nakita niya. Ang dami nahirapan pati ang negosyo natin naabala dahil dito sa pagbaha nito sa Metro Manila. Ano po ba, Secretary, ano yung dahilan? Bakit ganito kalala yung pagbaha dito sa Metro Manila? Yan yung muna nating dapat masagot.
I think darating naman tayo doon. Patapusin lang po natin yung formal presentation po ng DPWH.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chair. Let me go through the allocations for budgetary allocations over the years. Let me start with roads, then I will come to flood control later on. In our core mandate of the department is actually for the for national roads, for the national roads program, which involves about 33,000 kilometers of national roads now. This includes actually asset preservation program and network development program, and of course the bridge program. For fiscal year 2025, the asset preservation program rose sharply by 58% from 56.4 billion pesos from 96 to 96.92 billion pesos in the NEP to 153.35 billion pesos in the GAA. This reflects our clear shift towards preventive maintenance, particularly asphalt overlay instead of new construction. Meanwhile, the Network Development Program in the General Appropriations Act for 2025 dropped by 5% or 5.5 billion pesos, indicating a slowdown in national road expansion and widening. Bridge program also declined by 25% or 12.8 billion pesos less than what was proposed in the 2025 NEP. It's undermining our efforts in retrofitting, repair, and rehabilitation of national bridges. Overall, the General Appropriations Act is visibly prioritizing preservation, especially preventive maintenance over expansion. Now, for flood control or flood organizational outcome 002, which is actually protect lives and properties against major floods. In fiscal year 2025, the budget for construction and maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage systems increased by 10% or 13.66 billion, rising from 136.19 billion pesos in 2024 GAA to 149.85 billion pesos in 2025. Meanwhile, allocations for flood mitigation within major river basins and principal rivers is slightly increased by 0.25% from 225 million pesos from 90.53 billion to 90.75 billion pesos. We also provide allocations for convergence programs actually in our budget, Mr. Chairman. And these are with other agencies like from Katuparan is actually our convergence program with the Department of Transportation, which dropped sharply from 1.62 billion pesos from 541 billion pesos to 3.79 billion pesos, reflecting a cut of 29.9% cut. Tourism declined also slightly declined by 4.26% from 6.38 billion to 6.11 billion, consistent with DPWH's stand to limit tourism roads to those evaluated through the tourism master plan. And ROLIT is actually a convergence program with the Department of Trade and Industry which supports industry and trade linkages, went down by 0.8%, from 5.63 to 5.58%. And TICAS is actually our convergence with the Department of National Defense was increased by 721 million pesos or 14.4%, from 5.01 billion to 5.73 billion pesos. Now, here's a program, a special support program for local infrastructure projects, and which we call sustainable infrastructure. This is sustainable infrastructure projects alleviating gaps. Now, these are local projects which actually the allocation jumped to 94.5% or 110 billion pesos from 116.89 billion in the net to 227 billion pesos in the GAA. Now, basic infrastructure program is more than tripled, rising from 222% or 137.2 billion pesos from 61.83 billion pesos to 199.03 billion pesos. Combined, all these figures show that special support program expanded massively in the General Appropriations Act, becoming the fastest growing program in the DPWH, far outpacing both our core programs from national roads and flood control projects. Now, let me just go to the foreign assisted projects briefly, Mr. Chair. For context, foreign assisted projects were completely zeroed out in 2024 under the General Appropriations Act, despite being allocated 70.7 billion pesos in both the 2023 National Expenditure Program and the GAA. This was a major cut that disrupted ongoing loan-funded projects. For fiscal year 2025, foreign-assisted projects were restored in the NEP at 70.7 billion pesos, but the final GAA retained 23 billion pesos, a decrease of 67%. Public-private partnership, the strategic support fund, which is stood at 16.9 billion pesos in 2023, remains only 1.398 billion pesos in 2025, limiting right-of-way, variation, payments for PPP. National Building Program likewise dropped from 20.2 billion pesos in the NEP to just 16.35 billion in GAA. Foreign assisted projects has continuously suffered major cuts over the last 5 years. In 2021, 80.5 billion was proposed in the NEP, but only 20.7 billion was approved, 74% cut. In 2022, the cut worsened from 86%, and 2023 almost 89%. But the most alarming drop happened in 2024. The National Expenditure Program proposed for 70.7 billion pesos, yet zero was approved in the General Appropriations Act. In 2025, the same 70.7 billion was proposed again, but only 23 billion pesos made it to the General Appropriations Act, a 67% reduction, Mr. Chair. Now, let me just go to, I think this is the final presentation, Mr. Chair, the budget reductions from the NEP to the General Appropriations Act. One of the most persistent challenges in DPWH is the reduction of the proposed budgets from national expenditure to the General Appropriations Act, especially for strategic and preparatory components critical to implementation. From fiscal year 2023 to 2025, the biggest cumulative cut hit the foreign assisted projects from 181 181.16 billion was slashed across 3 years. This includes full zeroing out of the FAPs in 2024. Next, right-of-way funding with a total cut of 103.5 billion pesos over the last 3 years. This severely affected our project delivery and causes delays, especially in major road and bridge projects. The reduction in preliminary and detailed engineering budgets from a total of 50.59 billion pesos, compromising the timely preparation and quality of designs. Without this, early investments projects are either delayed or poorly scoped. The drop of maintenance and operating expenses at nearly 56 billion limits the ability of our office to sustain daily maintenance operations for national roads, bridges, and other infrastructure. Also, public-private partnership strategic support fund was reduced by 27.36 billion pesos. This curtails our readiness for our ongoing public-private partnership. For 2025, Mr. Chair, in our record, for the record, the new items under the General Appropriations Act total to about 410 billion pesos, new items. 410 billion pesos worth of projects, but excluding the 26 billion pesos that were vetoed by the President.
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman,
Congressman Pumares.
if I may ask, what would be the process in asking question? Do we need to list our names, or it will be in an open forum?
I think you have to list the names. So COMSEC is directed to...
Yeah, para na rin follow up with the inquiry of Congressman Edgar, no? Kasi this is supposed to be the briefing on what, based on the speech of the President. Ang present ni Secretary, yung budget niya, parang budget hearing to. Hindi man to budget hearing eh. Lahat naman lahat ng departments o agencies made a hit na bawasan ng budget. Ang naging presentation niya is budget presentation eh. We didn't even hear kung what happened during the last bagyo. And we know for a fact, alam na naman natin kung ano yung matayatamaan ng baha eh. But this is quite unusual. Ilang bagyo na tayo na malalakas, alam na natin, Marikina tatamaan, sa Quezon City tatamaan, Caloocan tatamaan. Yun ang gusto natin madinig. Ano naging course of action natin? Hindi budget presentation. This is not committee on appropriations. Tama po ba? This is just a briefing of yung what transpired.
Yes, correct. We are still waiting, actually. I mean, I think we have to give deference po to the good secretary, of course, no. But for the record, of course, we are still waiting for the part on flood control reporting. Please proceed po.
Mr. Chair, we are for the flood control program, in accordance with the directive of the President in his own speech, we will soon be submitting actually the list of projects, which will involve 9,856 completed projects from July of 2022 to May of 2025. Completed projects, 9,856. This is going to be the first list that we are going to submit to the President with the information of where these projects are, by region, geographical district